Okay, so we're going to try this again. This will be the third time that I try to record this video, which is freaking annoying. So, this next poem is called Fleeting Melody. Someday, that's a song or a story I tell myself is a fleeting melody because there's no woman who would love someone like me. Everyone else is a blur as their lives play out, marriage, kids, and life, more grown and moving pieces. And here I am still wanting to find forever with someone, only to watch time pass away. And basically what I'm talking about here for the umpteenth time is basically about how when you focus on your dreams or you focus on doing something else or you deal with situations that are beyond your control and you get tired of all the BS when dealing with dating and what have you, you just chalk it up for a loss, but you still regret that you're not having those things in your life as you see people, you see your friends get married, have kids, move and have their own houses and all this other stuff, and you're just sitting there just like, damn. So it is what it is. This next one's called Front Porch. I remember many things from my childhood sitting on the front porch, watching the sunset over mountains, light start to twinkle between the heavens and below, like little candles flickering in the wind. Headlights stream along the highway from one direction to the other as semis pump their air brakes, coasting along the curbs near Missionary Ridge in Chattanooga. The chill in the air, the smell of burning wood lingers in the night. Those were the nights I remember in a soft roar of cars riding along the interstate, or the banging sound of a couple blocks away from a plant shaping metal into washer and dryer housings. You grow accustomed to the noise, and when the weekend comes, you find yourself wide awake when the press is silent. Air burns peppermint again, sirens blaring, dogs barking, and the music of the city nightlife is a blended orchestra of sounds, so unique, however, is soothing, twinkling lights and memories of things of old. Lying on the hood of my grandmother's car, watching the clouds roll by, feeling the warmth of the sun or the rain or drops of rain as your eyes close, and as being a teenager and wishing those raindrops were tender kisses of a lover falling heavily upon your lips. The smell of spring and polyfilled air, butterflies bobbing along and while bees swarm. Those odd-shaped purple and pink bell flowers that once lined the driveway, roses of assorted colors, but the scent was sweet in early mornings. So many memories of places that long forgotten in the haze of youth lie buried beneath a new shopping center or some paved parking lot. And this is about me reminiscing about being back in Chattanooga as a kid and all the things that, because we lived next to not too far from the interstate, so you would hear that at night, when the windows were open, letting in the cool air, and or you would hear and it said, and there's times when we were sitting there being on my being in my grandmother's place and or being at work and my grandmother's place up on the ridge and on Missionary Ridge and looking out at the trucks and the cars as they stream past on the interstate. Um, this next one's called Your Tender Kisses. Moonlit scars are memories of an angel who became a demon, torn between your tender kisses and a razor-swift tongue of lies. Dark eyes and those thighs left me spellbound from the nectar of honey-dripped lips. Your poison swims in my veins, tearing me apart inside and out. Outside from within, despoiling my heart, making it wither away. Moonlit scars become visible to the naked eye while you wait to devour me, sucking me dry for everything I once held dear. So you can toss me aside and murder a gentle man. So this was basically for a word prompt for Moonlit, and there's like 2 or 3 different ones that are here. Hold on. Hey sis. Hello.
Hey, sorry I missed your call. I'm talking to Trey a little bit.
Okay. Can you give me like 5 minutes, and I'll call you back?
Okay.
I'm recording that video.
Oh, I'm
No, no,
sorry.
no, no. I recorded it the first time, and it was on mute, and I was trying to fix it So I had to delete it again. So I'm trying to do it for a third time.
Oh, okay.
So I
Yeah.
will call you back, but you're fine. You're fine. I'll call you right back. Okay?
Uh,
No, you're fine. Love you, sis.
Love you too. Bye.
Bye. And in this with the moonlit scars, or the and the moon and talking about those things and how I wrote this, basically talking about like a person, a woman who devours a man. So this next one's called Glass of Alcohol. Pieces spilled across the floor, and it was all that was left of a broken heart, and one drowning in a glass of alcohol. Because it's the only thing I found numbed the pain. Pieces slowly mend, and bubbles fizz between the little cracks. One shot, two shots, whiskey's great, chase her on top and throw it back, swirl and fizzle. Chasing your heart with bourbon dreams, swallowing your heart, even the pieces or the bitter pill. I don't know if the burning sensation is the liquor or the alcohol, or liquor or my heart, fighting to be free from this pain. My stomach twirls headlong in the spin as the floor comes up to greet me. Broken pieces of glass scattered across the floor. Broken heart, broken mind. Finding peace sprawled out on the floor and making friends with dust bunnies. And this is basically talking about going on a bender when you drink a lot, and there was like multiple words that was used for a word prompt here. So just basically weaving those together to create this prompt, or create this poem. This is called Hell. Living hell, and I hate this place. The beauty and the charm of it all rusted away. The stench, dirt, and location, the places of waste, with the ideals that pass me by as the future walks away searching for something else. Only the old linger here to die in a perfect little prison thinking they are protecting themselves. And this is basically looking at how, um, in a way, like nursing homes and how different things that happen in nursing homes. Because you go there to waste away. And that was basically, the thought process of my grandmother and everything. This next one's called Filled with Hope. Hopeless romantic is a simple sentence filled with hope. When you're a single man searching for something hopeful, let's talk about hopeless romantic things and weave together tales of love and adventure while being lost in each other. And that's basically talking about being a single man and wanting for a hopeless, being a hopeless romantic in the process. This next one's called Beside the Door. 5 lines into the progress, 5 days before the ink hits the page, and when the words dip into immorality, and it's a little bit immortality sprinkled in. She packed the bags and threw them beside the door. She announced with a tender kiss upon my lips, and she was going on another trip someplace warm this time around, where she could work on her tan, blue jeans and boots, and a long-sleeved shirt adorned by a sweater. Her hands trembled as she tried to put her gloves on. She spoke of things and places in jumbled mess of words. Her gaze never met mine until she took a deep breath and raised her head to meet mine. Tiny tears streamed down her face, and I caressed her cheek with my hand. Closing her eyes and turning away from me, and I tried to draw her close. Between the sobs and hiccups, she had to go away because another artist beckoned her. She's a muse, and her time had come to leave to bring inspiration to someone else. Someone else who lacked faith or inspiration to follow their dreams, to create beautiful art. I placed my hand in hers and asked if she can stay a little longer, if she can linger here. Because I loved her, and after all the tears and the anger and frustration, she picked up her bags and stepped through the door that closed behind her. Night came, stars climbed to the heavens, streaks across the black and fell from the night sky. All the stars and moons and planets could turn and pass away. Maybe one day she will return to me. Maybe one night we will lie together in the darkness and go in the company of a lover and the inspiration of a cosmic beauty. And this right here is based on the movie Xanadu, which Olivia Newton played in. And at this time, Olivia had passed, so this was inspired by her, or my dedication, or my dedication to her. This next poem is called "We Said Our Goodbyes." How long will it hurt because I want to disappear and hide away from here? Doesn't even matter why I did it, just for the end of the way. From the first day I thought of you, it crossed my mind to the last day we said our goodbyes, and I admit it was a stubborn pride that held me back. But I thought we met something when I was wrong, lonely, loved, and tired of things falling apart. I couldn't sit here and say the other girl was the one, since I was an afterthought for her. Done in and out by someone else, I wanted someone who was left behind, only I wasn't waiting for her. And this is basically about my ex and this other girl that I was seeing at the time when we went out one date and I never heard from her again. And I started dating my ex, and then sometime later, that a girl come around because a guy that she went and got with ended up leaving her behind, leaving her. So she ended up wanting to try and come back to me. This next one's called Broken Shield. Here I go, off to war again, battling to exist in the word, a sword in hand, and a broken shield to defend myself. Hours fly and people swing freely in a god-forsaken melee. One swing renders my foe to a falling mass of flesh. Another blow breaks the bones of a guy who stood beside him. I fell my enemies one by one, only to see them rise again and reset upon the board. Things are different. You join the battle, only you stand with them, instead of beside me as a woman should with her man. So let's get this over and wound each other with our words and our weapons. Rip away the foundation we once stood proudly upon. You inspire chaos, madness, and things of delight within me. So this is basically about a woman, or a man and woman who are married or dating or whatever, and how he fights his battles every day, and she's his strength, and then all of a sudden now she's on that side with them, standing against him. So he's just like, okay, my weaknesses, let's go. You're going to tear me down, let's go. So this is the last poem, and hopefully I record with volume, with things. Tender dreams and thoughts of desire every time my gaze follows your feminine form. That feminine line of curves that grace your body from head to toe. You are you are a show of perfect beauty. I wish to unwrap, untie, unzip, or let you slip out of those clothes to reveal you. God's creation and the reason why artists go mad when they try to capture the silhouette of a woman. Woman is the essence of life, and there's no poetry or canvas or sculpture or song that can truly define a woman, because nothing exists, whether about a man or woman's hands as they sculpt her. That reaches the mystery of an elegance of a woman. She is the only human. She can bring she's the only person that can bring life into the world from the void. She's simple that a woman is life, and this is why she's perfect, why she's human, and why she's a treasure. So let's try this again. We are done with this. Check out my friends Bill Arona Miller and Sarah Aikenhead on Cassette of our podcast. They've already done 2 more podcasts, so definitely check them out. Check out my friends. All the stuff's in the caption. Check out my books. I will be at Island Vibes on Thursday in Nashville. Pumpkinfest in Franklin from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. I will be doing an erotic poetry show on November 11th in Columbia at Visions. All the information is in the description. So, y'all have a good night. I will see you Sunday. Hopefully to read this. We shall see. Take care.